Hi there, Dory C.O.P.I.E here, founder of Inspiration Management and MD Business Advisors. I am so happy to be part of the faculty team for the ESI conference, and I am here to share with you a very important topic that's going to make a huge difference in your business, and that is how to implement a reoccurring revenue model so you can have financial security and continually grow your business. I want to first say thank you for ESI for putting on this great conference. I have been a speaker with them, part of their faculty members for many, many years. I used to travel all the time to beautiful Vancouver, one of my favorite cities, to Toronto, different places to be with you. And this time I am actually here in our studio in Daytona Beach, Florida, doing this presentation for you to help you grow your business. So I have so much great information to share with you. So grab a pen and a paper. I want to welcome everyone. We have so many members and so many clients in Canada. We love all of you guys. We have clients all over the world, actually. And I just wanted to say a special welcome to all of you. And please take this information and put it to good use. Talking about information, I want to let you know that we just released my brand new book. It's my 4th book. It's called Medical Aesthetics Success. It has its own website if you'd like to go get your own copy. And it's also available on Audible, which is nice because not everybody likes to read. Sometimes people rather listen. And we're also doing a video production for the book. We're doing what we call a book gathering. So we're getting together twice a month where we're going over chapter by chapter and discussing each one. So you can either read, listen, or watch. So make sure you go to our YouTube channel on Inspiration Management YouTube channel, subscribe so you can tap into additional programs we're always publishing to help you grow your business. So our firm is here in Daytona, and our whole goal and functions and mission is to help people like you elevate their success. We help you implement a very successful business model to help you increase your profits and scale up. As a matter of fact, that's our theme for the year, is scaling up. And a good way to scale up is by implementing a reoccurring revenue model. It's part of the 4 S's that we teach: systems, structure, solutions, and strategies, which equal to the 5th S, which is success. Today, we're going to focus on launching a VIP program. First, I'm going to share with you why you should have one. I think it's obvious, but I still want to tell you a little bit. We're going to go into the new philosophy on how to present that VIP program and how to create actual program that is going to be great for your clients and great for your business. And then we're going to wrap up with some succeeding strategies. So I want to share with you a case study. As a matter of fact, I just did a lecture for you. There's 2 presentations you should watch with ESI that I did for you. The first one was about improving your positioning and raising your prices. And I was talking about how important it is to show case studies. Well, we practice what we preach. So I want to show you a case study. This is a client of ours. They've been clients actually for about 8 years. They have 2 locations. They just opened up their 3rd in Pennsylvania. And this is it's a plastic surgery center, and then they have 3 medical spas. And Estique implemented this recurring revenue model that I'm talking to you about. And they just submitted their numbers to me because they're actually high achiever member, which is the highest level membership we offer, because we again practice what we preach with the membership. So I'm telling you to do a membership model. Well, of course, we have a membership model. And Linda and her team have been members, again, like I said, for about 8 years. So they implemented the C.O.P.I.E system that we teach. And last year, well, first of all, they have over 500 members, and they finished the year last year with $1.8 million in reoccurring revenue just from their VIP program. So how would you like to be able to generate that kind of revenue from a reoccurring revenue model? No, of course, everybody would. They're actually coming here next week for the Leap Ahead seminar that we host every year. And I have to tell you, they are the model client for us. I was telling you in my previous presentation how important it is to identify your ideal client. Well, they're our ideal client because they listen, they train, they study, they implement, and they follow exactly the model that we teach. And that's how come they were able to generate that kind of revenue from the VIP model that we teach. So this is what I'm going to share with you, actually, how exactly they did it. And it really all starts with that philosophy that we need to put into our mind so we can do a good or a great VIP program, actually, for your clients. I would love to know, I wish I was there with you in person, because I would love to know how many people actually have that. If you're watching this later, I would love to hear some comments below the video. Tell us whether you have one or not. How much do you generate annually from your reoccurring revenue model? But this is how it works. I actually came up with the C.O.P.I.E system in the middle of COVID, and we implemented it. We used to teach it differently, and during COVID, I changed the whole model to what I'm going to share with you. And it really all started with me with how much people spend every single year just on their personal image. Like, if you think about it, we all buy shampoo, conditioner, different products for the body scrub, body products. We all go get our nails done, or we buy nail polish. We all buy makeup. Well, most women anyway, buy makeup, and we spend money on things to make us feel better, whether it's to go get a massage or whether to go get Botox or fillers. We all have a personal allowance that we spend every single year on our image. So if we all have that money that we're spending every single year, then why wouldn't we want to help our clients take that money that they're going to spend anyway, put it into a VIP program? That way you can customize what is it that they need and be able to truly deliver great results for them. So that's what we're talking about. So it starts with that philosophy. And by the way, your team needs to buy in on this, because they need to be able to enroll members for future membership model, so they can actually benefit from them coming back over and over and over. So there are many benefits, of course, to having that VIP program. So if everybody has that personal allowance, then what we want to do is figure out how much each person averages usually, because we all spend different amount of money, right? And that's why your VIP program should have 3 different levels. We have a level for people maybe that don't spend that much on their personal image allowance, and then we have people that spend a little more, and then we have people that spend a lot. So we rate them as A, B, and C. So I would love for you to go into your software system, identify who are your A's, B's, and C's, how much are they spending with you a year in revenue, and that's going to give you a very good idea of where to have your 3 levels. So the whole thing is, the philosophy I'm sharing with you is, if they're going to spend that money anyway on their personal image allowance, why wouldn't they want to invest it instead and be able to get better results? Because the fact is, they're going to be dealing with experts instead of just winging it, spending that money for nothing. I would rather have an expert like you guide me than to just waste my money on different things. So the philosophy also talks about this. The reason, I'm always telling people, don't discount. The only discount you should really offer is through your VIP program. So you should really do business 2 ways. Consumers should be able to come and have different treatments with you based on your a la carte pricing. So that's the full price. Or they can be a VIP member and save based on the level that they have, and have a customized program, someone expert that's going to help them. So instead of running a promotion every single month, If somebody comes into you and say, oh, what's on special this month? And say, we have specials all the time. Here's how it works. You can come and spa with us with a la carte, pay the full price, or you can become a VIP member and you have savings all the time. And that's really what we're talking about. The difference between the two different ways consumers can come to you. Just think about this. Now, you don't have to have a promotion every single month. You don't have to rack your brains trying to see what discounts am I going to offer. Discounts do nothing but cheapen what you have. Where when you give the savings through the VIP program, you're positioning it as a way for you to add value and to honor loyal clients with savings instead of just doing promotions for everybody. So a consumer option becomes this. They can come and pay the regular price with the a la carte menu, or they can become a VIP member and save. So let me show you how it works. You really need to start with your avatar. So who are these A, B, and C clients that you have? So if you run that report by guest spent, how much are they spending with you for the whole year? So you should have a name and how much they spent with you for the year. And when you look at that, you're going to realize that 80% of your business is generated by 20% of your clients. So those are going to be your A clients. I want you to look at them and see how much they've spent with you. We did this exercise with many people, and it's amazing to me. We found so many people are spending $60,000 a year, $50,000 a year. This is just on cool sculpting and M-Sculpt and lasers and Botox and fillers and threads and this and that. So that's a very high-end client. It's definitely an A client. So that's going to be the 80% of the revenue. And then you're going to go down to the next 20% of the people or the next 40%. And you're going to see that they spend, so much. And then you're going to see the people on the bottom which don't really, they probably come once and don't come back. So let's identify who these are, the A's, the B's, and the C's. And we want to put a revenue amount to how much they've spent with us for the year. So that's going to give you very good clarity on deciding on the levels that you want to offer based on the 3 avatars. When we dug a little bit deeper when we were creating these programs, we found that the A client was the client who was between the age of 40 to 60. These are the people that are starting to get older, and usually they made $75,000 a year and higher. So those were the A clients. Then we found the B's were people between the 30s and the 40s. They don't need as much stuff done, so they were spending a little bit less. They were in the middle. And then we found the C's to be the younger generation. They were coming in for facials. We do have a lot of young people now coming in and getting Botox at a very young age. I'm totally against that, by the way, but whatever. We're not going there. But those are the different people that you're going to be able to see. And when you've created these 3 avatars, now you know who you're targeting with each level of the membership, which makes a huge, huge difference. And by the way, all this information I'm sharing with you, all of it is inside this program on C.O.P.I.E University. If you're a member, by the way, we have a lot of Canadian members. So if you're a member joining me here, you can go to C.O.P.I.E University, log in, and be able to follow step by step by step. Or if you're not a member, you can always get it from our shop. You can go to inspirationmanagement.com and check it out. So that would be a great thing. Don't try to do this on your own. This is very, very important because you're going to do it the wrong way. We have seen so many bad VIP programs. We have so many people that charge the wrong amount, or they make it so complicated that the people can't even understand what it is. So let's say that younger generation, the 20s to 30s, they're able to come in, get some treatments, and they were spending about $250 a month on their personal image allowance. So what happens with the $250 a month is every month they can come to your place and they'll be able to choose whatever they want off the menu for that $250. So all we're doing is we're banking that amount in their profile in your software system, and every month they get to come in and use up this banking amount on whatever items they want. So when we talk about the VIP membership that we help you implement, we're not saying come in and get this particular treatment or that particular treatment. They can have whatever they want. Who cares? They're giving you that amount, so it's up to them to decide, or with your help as an expert, to help them spend that money on the best treatment possible. So let's say our first level is $250. Now our second level, the people that are maybe in their 40s to 50s, maybe they're happy doing $399 a month because they can come in, get a Botox, maybe they can get some laser hair removal, maybe they can come in and get something else, whatever you have on your menu, and be able to spend that money. And then you have the older generation. They need more work and they can afford more because usually they're in better financial health. So our highest level could be $580 a month. So every month you're going to charge their credit card automatically, and they'll be able to come in and get whatever treatment they want. Now here's the benefit. Remember, we're talking about the only time you should really discount or offer savings is through the VIP program. So if the first level, they were paying you $580 a month, they're going to get 20% savings on whatever treatments they want and whatever retail products they want. So that's the benefit of them giving you $580 a month or $499 a month or whatever levels you decide on. But in a medical spa environment, really $580 a month, you can spend that just like that. So if they want more treatments, they'll still qualify for that savings, which is very nice. So let's say I want to do fillers, not just Botox 1 month. Then I will pay the difference from my $580 to whatever the fillers were, but I'm still going to gain the 20% savings. And then on the second level, remember that was $399 a month, they're going to get a 15% savings. And then the last level, which was the $250, they're going to get a 10% savings. So that's how you tie your loyalty program to the VIP program, to where people can have savings instead of doing all these promotions all the time. And what's going to help you enroll members is this fact that I talked about earlier. So you can come and purchase treatments from the a la carte menu, which is the full price, or you can become a member and save. Now, of course, you have to be very careful before you implement this. You want to make sure your prices are high enough to where you can give 20% savings and still be profitable. So there's a lot of logistics that you need to make sure you take care of before you actually launch this, because we want to make sure we have a good profit margin even with the savings that we want to offer them. So don't just do it without really doing your homework first. That would be not a good idea. So that's how it works. So the VIP levels, so for example, for the people, the C, that means they're going to generate $3,300 a year for you. That's going to come into your bank account automatically on monthly basis. That's pretty good, isn't it? So their savings, 10%, they're going to save $300 approximately, and then your annual revenue would be $3,000. So that's them making a commitment to $250 a month. The savings for the 40s is 15%, so they're going to save $718. They're paying you $399, so you're going to generate $4,700 for the year. And then for the older generation, it's 8,300 is the amount. With 20% savings, they're going to save 1,300, so they're paying you about $7,000 a year. And that's how Linda and her team at Estique were able to generate over $1 million in recurring revenue exactly using this model. So people would want to join and get enrolled with your program because it's going to make them feel that you're going to take better care of them, you're going to get better results, and you're going to have a stronger business because now you can reduce your marketing cost, you've increased your retention rate, you've increased the capacity rate, and you become more profitable. So it's a win-win-win all the way around. Isn't that great? It is. It's so much fun. So these are all the benefits that I just named for you. What's really nice about the recurring model, it's a great insurance policy against business disruption. Because God forbid if anything happens, people will still pay you, and that way you can float through certain things like we went through with COVID, or God forbid if anything else happens. That way you have that insurance. So there's really not a better way to do business than this. There isn't. Because now you're looking at your business in two different ways. You're looking in with your business on brand new revenue, and then you have the recurring revenue. And it just gives you that freedom. You don't have the stress and the overwhelm and the pressure of how am I going to make payroll at the end of the month. So if you can have, this is what we teach, if you can generate enough revenue, minimum, from the recurring revenue model to at least take you to your break-even point, and then the rest is gravy. Imagine, wouldn't that be nice? It's a great place to be. So again, I would love you to leave some comments below as to what kind of program you have. And then the fun part, of course, is marketing, launching and marketing this program, and then teaching your team on how to enroll members. That's a key part. Because if your team does not know how to enroll members, you could have the best VIP program, but if nobody's buying it, it does you nothing. So you really have to work on that. So what can you do? Well, the first thing is you need to create your marketing material. I recommend having a little mini brochure describing the levels, and this is something we do as part of this program, by the way. You can just describe the levels so your team can use this brochure to explain to your guests and be able to enroll them. So you definitely need that. It's your sales tool, your presentation tool, very important. Then, of course, the training of the team, how to enroll. They need to understand the program. They need to know the most frequently asked questions so they can help them enroll. How do we process the credit card? What's the agreement? The authorization form to charge them automatically. All these things are very important, logistical things as part of the program. Your software system, making sure you're able to track it. The last thing you want is to launch a VIP program without a software system. That would be like the nightmare of all nightmares. And then you have to reward the team, of course. So team compensation is key because you want to bonus them based on how many people they enroll per month. I would set goals for my team. Let's say you see 100 clients a month. How many of those 100 people can we enroll into VIP? And then I make it part of my key performance indicators and part of your compensation model that we teach. Again, the volume per guest compensation model. And that way the team knows exactly how they're going to get recognized and rewarded for enrolling members. The next thing is launching the program. Once you've done all that work, set a date, host an event, launch it, sign up people at that event, do some email blasts, do some social media marketing, tell people about it every chance you get, and then start monitoring your performance. So how many members do we want a month? How long is it going to take us to get to 500 members where we can do over $1 million a year in reoccurring revenue? Just imagine you getting to that point and the feeling you're going to experience knowing that every single month you can generate about $100,000 a month from a recurring revenue model. That's what we have our members do. So if they can do it, I know you can. So it is a 3-part program. I'm doing an ESI special on it. Now, of course, members, you get it for free. This ESI special we're doing is $14.95, so you'll be saving $200, and it's so worth it. Would you invest $14.95 to make $1 million a year in reoccurring revenue? It's a no-brainer. For sure. So go ahead and check it out. Go to inspirationmanagement.com. I want to highly encourage you to implement this model. And if you don't know how to do it, you can always reach out to us, be able to help you. I also want to invite you to join us for a Leap Ahead. It's actually available now in person or virtually. This is our #1 seminar, where we literally go over A to Z how to run a business successfully. So we have so many tools to really help you succeed and structure your business properly. We've helped many clients step into the multi-million-dollar circle. As a matter of fact, I was just talking with Dr. Omani yesterday. He's from Sarnia, Canada. They're members. They've been members for years. And they grew their business last year by 33%, applying exactly what we're talking about. And again, if they can do it in Sarnia, Canada, this little town, so can you. So I invite you to go check out all the information we have. Go ahead and reserve a success planning session. We would love to help you and show you the path that you can get to the fastest way to success. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below this video. Again, I'd like to invite you to come to YouTube and subscribe to our channel. Leave us reviews. Those of you who already have my book, leave us reviews. We always love your feedback on how we're doing. And you can always reach out if you have any questions. So thank you so much for being with us. Thank you, ESI, for putting on this great conference. You're such a great force for the good here in our industry. And thank you for all your efforts and hard work. And you make sure you implement that VIP program in your business. Thank you so much. God bless. And until next time, stay inspired. Bye now.